Mom, the fire is dancing. The story I'm going to tell you today is a true story that happened on sunny day in winter. Today's story happened in an ordinary residential area that can be seen anywhere. It is an area with real houses, villas, apartments, and dark alleys. That day, Minsu had dinner with his mother at home and was giggling in a warm room while watching TV as usual. Minsu heard a loud noise from outside and heard the sound of fire from somewhere. Minsu and his mother hurried outside, wondering what was going on. And there was a fire in a house on the second floor near the entrance of the village, and villagers gathered around the house, and people were running around to put out the fire. Minsu and her mother were also anxious and went down around the house to watch, but the flames were so hot that they could not get too close. And at the entrance of the village, a fire truck had already arrived and the siren kept ringing. However, the alleyways were so narrow and the car were parked, so it was not easy to reach the house where the fire broke out. At the time, Minsu found something strange on the second floor of the house where the fire broke out. The first floor is already in the flame, while the second floor has not yet caught fire. However, through the window of the living room on the second floor, the flames were fluttering in the middle of our living room. It looked like a flame dancing like a living life. Considering that the windows on the second floor and the living room are all closed because it is winter, the fire was a strange shape no matter what. It wasn't just a fluttering flame, it was really like dancing alive. In addition, the other place on the second floor was fine because the fire had not yet been transferred, but it seemed strange to see the flame overflowing only in the middle of the living room. Minsu told his mom, "Mom, the fire is dancing over there." But she forced Minsu into the house, saying, "Let's go in quickly," because it was cold and dangerous near a fire. The next day, fortunately, the fire extinguished quickly, and Minsu was surprised to hear the villagers gathering and talking about the fire yesterday. Minsu was able to know the identity of the dancing fire he saw yesterday through what the villagers were talking about. "By the way, how did the fire break out yesterday?" "Oh, you know Mr. Zhang, whose children committed suicide and lived alone after getting divorced from the house. I think Mr. Zhang had mental illness." "Oh really? Why?" From one day onward, he drank every day, left big house empty, and didn't care about it. But yesterday, he sprayed gasoline on his body and committed suicide." "That's right. The identity of the dancing fire that Mrs. saw last night was the appearance of Mr. Zhang, who was burning and suffering from fire." Minsu thought it was scary to know that the dancing fire he saw last night was actually suffering from a person being burned down. And even now, Minsu said that when he saw a bonfire or firewood fluttering, he suddenly remembers the memory of that time and suddenly feels scared.